Hi, Aries. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a singles love prediction. I'm going to be using some charms and some clues, and I'm going to ask my spirit guides what is next in love, what is coming towards you, who's coming towards you, when, where, why, how, any energy that spirit wants to share with me. So please use this reading to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love maybe that's come into your life recently. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here for the first time. This is a fully channeled message, so let's ask our spirit guides to help us. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you need us to hear today? What is it that you want us to know? I am listening for you now. Let's see, a doorway. Oh, I love doorways and gateways and bridges. You guys know that. An opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to this new person. An opportunity is something going on around you that is a change. I always like to think, a move or new job, or you just started, you joined a new gym, that just introduces you to new energy, or the opportunity that somebody crosses your path. So yeah, they're saying it's connected to change. It's like a chain of events that is going to happen. So if you've had some change recently, if you have some changes coming up, that will cause this kind of movement of energy. Beautiful. I have toxicity. A toxic relationship can drain you. I feel like the further that you get away from something that was toxic in your life, they're saying you've moved on. You probably, some of you had something that was very difficult, but you have moved on. But the further that you get away from it emotionally, in your mind, physically, from that person, the better off you're going to be. I have anticipation. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival. It's the feeling of the waiting is over. Okay. It was almost I don't know, your energy has shifted. Okay. You have changed. You have, I don't know, I felt for a second there, I felt like I just jumped through some kind of hoop. Did you make a big change in your life? Did you lose weight? Did you, I don't know, get a new hairdo? Change your looks a little bit, like a makeover. So the waiting is over. I'm going to say your energy has shifted. There's something going on with your energy that I'm tapping into. So yeah, they're saying the changes are inside of you. Okay, so the changes are probably more inside than physical, but you are more aware of the changes. Good for you. I have nurturing. Nurturing your relationships is like blooming flowers. They'll flourish. I remember, I don't know if it was a year ago, somebody said to me, you can't make a flower grow any faster than a flower is going to grow. And I felt like it was the most enlightening statement on the face of the earth. And I was just like, right. I can't make that flower grow any faster. It's going to grow at that flower's pace. And it sounds so basic, but it just hit me to my core about timing and divine timing and patience and all these things that I talk about. And, so if this love is blooming, if this love is ready to bloom, it is going to go at its own pace. So Spirit's trying to share that with you. But I can remember going like, like, where did that come from? So I think of that often. Doesn't take much to impress me. Okay, Spirit, please share with me. What do we got? I got a Justice card. Nice. I have a Page of Swords. I have an Ace of Wands. And I have a 6 of Wands in reverse. And my card, you guys know, I typically like to read my cards upright position, but I'll take it for some reason because it is in reverse. So they just said it just hasn't happened yet. Okay, it doesn't mean it's not happening. It was like it just hasn't happened yet. This Ace of Wands was powerful to me. It was a wow. I would say that this person or you first impression is a wow. I would say that I am extremely physically attracted to you. It could be somebody who right out of the gate says, "You're beautiful. I love your smile. I've never met anybody like you." Okay, you know, I love your energy, they're saying. So it's somebody who's picking up, they're saying they pick up on your vibe. So you could have a beautiful energy about you. You could have just a beautiful kind of glowing soul that they're picking up on you, that just comes shining through with your voice or your smile or the twinkle in your eye. Yeah, I do feel like this is somebody that says, you know, you're so beautiful. You know, they just love you know, they're just kind of in awe. Okay, you know, just captivated, they're saying. So it's not just like, yeah, you're pretty. They are captivated by you. They can't take their eyes off of you. So this is definitely a strong attraction, which I know it's important. It's not the most important thing, but you got to look at them. You got to be attracted to them. I have an Ace of Cups. Yeah, I have to tell you, if it isn't love at first sight, it's close. It's a captivation. It's you're beautiful. You know, I think they go out of their way to tell you you're beautiful, or I love your smile, or you know, it's one of those people that says, I can't believe that you're single. How could you possibly be single? And you know, somebody hasn't captured you yet, you know, but they feel lucky that you're single. They feel lucky that nobody has put a ring on your finger, so to speak. I have a 5 of Wands. And I have a Knight of Wands. This came into me as I've been finding myself. Could be you, could be them. It was more of I've been just kind of putting some things behind me, clearing up my life, you know, getting back on track, working on my self energy, finding myself again, they're saying. So something could have made you feel like you went adrift for a little while, or you just weren't yourself for a while. And, you know, at some point you kind of feel better and you feel like you've got yourself back and you're acting like yourself more. But I think some of us kind of float away for a little bit. You know, things happen in our lives and we go through different things, but it gave you a chance to find yourself again. And I do feel like it feels good to have somebody pick up on that energy and to see that, you know, when they say, I love your energy, or I love your vibe. I don't know if they're going to say it that way, but you know what I mean. And they're happy to be in your presence. Spirit just said they're thrilled to be in your presence. That feels good too. Spirit, please share with me. I have a relationship. I'm looking for a relationship with dolphins and angels. So the angels are feeling like sent from above. You could have somebody in the spirit world that you know that they have sent this person to you. You know, it's like your father has passed, but your father would have loved this person. Your mother would have adored this person, you know. So you kind of wish you could meet my father, because they would just have loved you. So this feeling of dolphins also is very family and very close and very dedicated and devoted, they're saying. So we've got those kind of feelings. I'm on a golden path. Oh, okay. So golden path to me feels like it's my turn, doesn't it? It feels like I finally am going to have what maybe I always hope for or wish for. I finally am going to have, I want to say an easier life. It doesn't mean like you're going to have a golden castle or things are handed to you, but a partner in life that helps you to lift the weight off of your shoulders. And I do feel like it's an enlightening energy. I do feel like I'm happy. I'm enlightened. You know, it's kind of like a born again energy. You know, that the grass is greener, the sky is bluer. So I'm definitely going with this golden path. I love this. Things are getting like better. Things are going good. And then I have meditation. That is more of a feeling of this is what you have been calling in. This is what you've been asking for. So keep that up. Use these kinds of readings, not just myself, but other spiritual guides to just kind of feed your soul and deliver these messages to you. Let's see if we can get some initials. Okay, let's grab some initials. So I'm going to get this nice little dice and do a handful of these guys. Okay, so let's organize them a little better. Y, T, another Y, H, Q, I have a W, I have an L, I have an R, the letter D, I have a K, I have a J, and I have an X today. Okay, so some of you could connect to that. And while I'm zoomed in, I'm going to do my charms. So let's see what my charms say today. Let's get some clues with the charms. I like the energy. I like the, they're using the word confidence. It's almost like you're confident and they're confident. So we don't have like that insecurity thing happening or somebody who doesn't know what they want. I don't feel that. I feel good. I feel like you're going to fall in love with this person. So is the waiting over? Yeah. Okay. I mean, I think the moment they told you you were so beautiful, I think you were like, okay, where do I sign? They're just, because it was so genuine. It feels like it was so genuine and it was so honest, and nobody maybe ever made you feel that way. A lot of people have probably told you that you're beautiful over the years, but the sound of their voice or the way they looked at you, it was just different. So I'm going to go with something like that as well. Okay, we've got beautiful charms, and I'm going to make this big bag of charms. Probably has 500 charms in it. All right, I'm going to go with this crown because I absolutely feel like they treat you like royalty, 100%. So I don't think you're going to have to be worried about being treated right. I think whoever this person ends up with, they're going to be good too. Okay. I think they treat everybody kindly. I think they're good to people, family members, things like that. But they're going to treat you very well. I have a Pisces. Okay. I have a Cancer. I have a Capricorn, and I have another Pisces. Okay. Here's another heart with a crown. Maybe I love that this person treats me right. You know, I treat you right. You treat me right. Right. We're good to each other. I have a beautiful sun. There's that kind of golden path coming in again. I do have glasses. Somebody wears glasses. So I'm going to go with glasses. They're in shapes. They're two hearts together, connected, but they came into me as a pair of glasses, kind of like, you know, fun glasses. So I'm going to say I wear glasses, contacts even. I do have a donut. I had a donut, my Leo reading. I'm just going to go with I like sweets more than anything. Like, give me any kind of sweet. So somebody with a big sweet tooth. I think that that's definitely a way to recognize them. I have a hat and I have a flamingo, and that to me is coming into me. I mean, I have a house in Florida, so that's coming into me as Florida weather, somewhere warm. Maybe this person lives somewhere warm, or if they go on vacation, they like to go to tropical places. They like to go south. If they have a choice to travel, they're going to go definitely to warm weather. So that could be something that's a clue. I like the lips because I love your smile. I love your lips. I can't wait to kiss you. I think that it's very close to love at first sight. It is. It's a very close. I mean, it's hard to say that, you know, in a lot of relationships because there's a lot of factors, especially as you get older. There's a lot of moving parts and pieces. But the first impression is incredible. I feel like right from the start, we have this connection. I feel like the respect is there. The confidence is there. I do have a snail. So are we going slow? Maybe, you know, even though it came in as the connection is there, we go at a pace that works for us. Maybe it's slower than other relationships, but if it's working, that's okay. You know, sometimes people want to go slow, not because they don't want to mess it up. You know, it's not that they want to push you away. It's that I don't want to mess it up. I want to do it the right way, especially if it's somebody that really sees you as somebody they want to be with. They don't want to rush into things, they'll say, or I don't want to go too fast. And usually it's because they're totally into you. So I'm gonna say it that way. You know, it's like, I don't want to mess it up. That's okay. I'm totally into you, and I want you to be totally into me. Let's see what some feelings are. What do we want to do with feelings, Spirit? Let's go over here and see what these guys are saying today. Let's see. What are some feelings? Where are we headed? You're so easy to please that I want to give you more. Nobody likes that high maintenance, that person that no matter what you do, it's never enough. So if you have this kind of personality where you're grateful for anything that somebody else does for you. Oh, you made me a sandwich? Thank you. Oh my God, I don't remember the last time somebody else made me a sandwich. So it's, people love that, right? So you could be very easy to please. You're not very demanding. You can't scare me away. I'm here for the long haul. I see something in you. You know, if you want to take it slow, they're okay with that. My body says, yeah. My heart says, heck yeah. Good. Yeah, we're going to fall for each other. Tell me your deep, dark secrets. I'd love you regardless. Not that you have anything to hide, but that's somebody who says to you, there's nothing that you would tell me that's going to push me away. I want to know those things because it helps me to understand who you are and where you're coming from. I'm in tune with what your body needs. So is this the best lover? Is this somebody that I can be intimate with and be very comfortable with? That would be nice. Bonus. let's put this out into the universe. I love this feeling of you're so beautiful. Because you are. Male or female, you can be beautiful, right? You can be beautiful inside and out. So let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank you for being here. If you are new to this channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Claim it, own it, it's yours. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, I'll put my website link below, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. We'll see you all again real soon, and I hope you enjoyed your reading today. Bye-bye.